But Link feels like a very unexplored character to me. So I've been messing around with him. But right now we got a match. It looks like it's going to be Squander Squad's American Bowser versus Greek god Ares.
Yeah, going from Azer to Ares,
it
goes with the with the Greek gods motif, I suppose.
Right, but the funny thing about that is Chewie or Zeus entered Riza as Ares, and then he was like, "Oh, I like that." So I think he might have just kept it for this tournament. I don't know if it's gonna be a feature thing, but it looks like, I love this soundtrack, man. I was actually thinking about putting this in my own PM the other day. Just listen to this music, dude.
It sounds good, man. It just sounds clean. So Snake versus presumably Kirby. We've seen ABJL so many times with the Bowser, but ever since the latest patches, he's been thinking about some new characters. Bowser losing some of that armor really put a hindrance on the style of game that he enjoys playing. So he's trying to figure out who he's going with. And me personally, I don't know a whole lot about Kirby and all of the tricks and tools that come with that. Obviously several buffs from Melee, seeing as this character is not complete garbage anymore. But what can we expect maybe in the neutral?
Well, see, the thing is, like we're seeing, American Bowser is trying to move around with Kirby's dash attack. That is going to be very problematic, though. Kirby, as we all know, is an extremely light character. So if Riza gets any explosive like that is just going to dominate Kirby's life.
And the other thing is that dash attack is pretty committal overall, right? It has that lingering hitbox, right? It's a meaty hit for sure, but you're just trapped in that fireball animation for some time. And that gives your opponent plenty of times, especially if your opponent is playing such a trap-oriented character like Snake, I think, to set up some traps and just overall avoid that and kind of exploit how long you're lasting in that time.
Right, and see, as you can see, he did the dash attack from that platform. And like you're pointing out, since it's a committal option, he needs to use it sparingly, because he'll put himself in a really bad position by, potentially dashing into that mine. Of course, in this case, he just rolled into it because he's good. But, I don't know. I'm not really sure about this pick. I mean, it's interesting to see American Bowser use so many different characters. And I already know for a fact, I know why he's not using Bowser, because he would just get blown up all day.
Oh, yeah.
Legit. But I'm not really – I don't know – about the Kirby pick either, simply because his character is so light. I don't know. This is going to be very interesting. I've never even seen this matchup happen before. But yes, Riza, he's just going to zone him out with explosives, put him all over the place. Look at that. The jab combo almost killed him.
The big thing for ABJL is figuring out how to close the distance, how to come up close and personal. And so far, lots of dash attacks that haven't been netting too much. He seems to be going for more of an airborne approach, and he's finding a bit more success with this nice back air. That's going to take that stock.
Okay, so from what I noticed that most Kirbys do, they actually prefer to do down throw chases, because Kirby's down throw, that's new. Kirby's down throw doesn't sin. It doesn't have a lot of base knockback. So whenever he gets done doing it, they're right there, so he can basically kind of just jab reset and set up tech chase. Most Kirbys get a lot of damage like that, and even if they don't even want to do that, they can start off the up tilt, which is a very good anti-air. It's almost similar. It's very similar to Falcon Fox's outbay, not as good. Another thing I know American Bowser might be going for is if he gets a significant stock lead, he can always just carry Snake to the blast zone.
This is true. That inhale
with the swallow, yeah. But right now, that's a very good back there. He's like, get off me, bro.
A lot of these falling aerials, Azer's had a tough time dealing with.
Okay, so that's the first I've ever seen Azer do that. Throw the grenade off the ground and bounce it up. He actually got quite a bit of range off that. That's cool. I like that.
Plenty of tech coming out from this tried and true Snake main.
Look at that up tilt. Just.
I was expecting him, honestly, to use the up tilt whenever ABJ was coming in with something like a bear. But to see him still be willing to use it whenever he was grounded, just great. Just a great decision, honestly.
Nice patience by Azer, just staying in that shield when the grenade was next to him. American Bowser actually. Yeah, another thing is the blast zones on this stage are very low.
Yeah, they're pretty deceptive.
Yeah, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, the Melee stage, they're basically just like that. They're really low. You cannot afford to even try to fall down like that.
could mitigate some of Azer's recovery.
Oh, he stuck him. Oh, this is bad news. If he gets a grab, that's a wrap. Or that works too. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not necessarily a big fan of this pick, because Kirby's so light. And that C4, come on, man. You're talking about a light character with the C4?
It's bad news bears. It's bad news bears. But ABJ, he doesn't want to deal with the Bowser versus Snake matchup at all. He definitely doesn't want to swing that way.
I wonder what is he gonna stay Kirby though?
I feel like his Kirby was a lot better in the second half of the game than it was in the first half.
Oh, see, I'm gonna need him to switch that color though. He blends in with the dress. That's cheating.
Yeah, it's that active camo. It's taking a book actually out of Snake's own encyclopedia. Take a page out of Snake's book. That's how you words properly. Good lord, good lord. Game 2 is underway.
Yeah, see, and he's already stuck, so that's bad. He's way too high already.
He's caught him in shield a couple of times, and that's very curious to me because we're not. I guess it's just because he's too scared of some of how frail Kirby can be overall. So instinctively putting up the shield, but I don't know. I feel like Azer hasn't done a whole lot to necessarily condition the shield initially, so it's just kind of curious for me.
Most players they actually throw up shield if they see anyone even approaching them. Man. No, but Azer, he likes to feed on people who do that. Like, I noticed that's definitely a setup that most Snake players have. If they know a player likes to pop shield a lot, they literally move up there, get him, put shield, put the C4, and then that puts them in the far worst position just because they pop shield. And it's like, okay, he can either just grab you, up throw you depending on the percent, and then just, it's a wrap. As far as American Bowser though, since he's not playing Bowser, he has to use the shield because Bowser generally could just armor through most things.
That's right. Might be overcompensating a bit.
Okay, that was actually a nice detonation.
Oh, and a beautiful decision to down B there, actually. Spermer coming in clutch. That attack just eating up Azer's area. Nice!
That was very good. That was very good on American Bowser right
Reminiscent of that 64 Kirby. Gotta love it.
Now I think about it, and now he's dead. But now I think about it, I actually now understand why he went Kirby, simply because since Snake he's not necessarily difficult to edgeguard per se. It's more the fact that he is very beefy. He can lift to very absurd percentages. So Kirby has a very good gimp game, as you can obviously see. He just fell on top of him with a dare, and that was a wrap. Oh, that's bad. He already got him with another stick.
Shouldn't take too much now to go and end this stock.
Ooh, yeah, if he just gets him like an up throw, that's really all he needs.
I'm questioning, I guess, his decision to cover the roll onto the stage instead of the quick get-up, truth be told. Because I figured that the mine would kind of cut off one of those options. He could just laser focus on the other.
Oh, that's it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't... I don't know. That's the only reason why I do not like his pick from Kirby. Is just because of that. But he's keeping it close, though, so... I mean, I could be wrong. Ooh, that hammer, though. He gave him that mallet. Magical mallet. Yeah.
Last stock for both of these players. Maybe ABJL's last stock in this winner's bracket, but the up tilts might be taking this one to game 3. Good arrows coming out, but Azer breaking out with that quick cipher.
Ooh, that was terrible DI.
Dallas can't DI. Dallas can't DI.
Shout out to Shokyo making that video.
Dallas
DFW cannot DI because that should not have killed him.
That should not. That definitely should not have done it.